I listen to my mind, so come on, get your fists up. Tip cups to the ceiling if you sick and feeling ripped off. I let my fist off, get lit and lift off. Raise your hands if you with me and you pissed off. I'm standing on the corner of 6th Street. I'm running out of time for this week. My head's pounding, stomach shaking. It's worth it, the hunger makes it.
Alright, and we are back for more Marvel Ultimate Alliance numero 2. Sorry for the last episode running long, but we do have all the characters that I can unlock outside of just normal story operations. So that's kind of cool. Which brings me to my next thing. We are going to choose our new team. So we are... and the good news is I've made this a little bit faster process, so we don't have to worry about landing on people that we can't use, etc., etc., etc. A little bit random list generator. So we are going to get with the Human Torch. Fate seems to like the Human Torch, that's all I can say. It's not a bad thing necessarily, but it is what it is. We have used him a few times running. And next up on the docket, the Invisible Woman. I just used her, so let's do that. Luke Cage, back again. I cannot use Luke Cage right now for some reason. Fair enough. Iceman. Little fire and ice action happening here today. Just use Storm, so let's... Apparently Iron Fist gets to... Well, no, let's change it. It's Daredevil. He's next on the docket. Been a while since we had good old DD. I'm sorry, it's crazy. I've used the Iron Fist a lot, so I am going to opt for someone new. Come on, someone I haven't picked yet. Come on, someone who's available. I'm gonna keep hitting because I really want one of the new characters I've unlocked to come along for the ride. Like, I went to all this trouble. There we go, Hulk. Perfect. Went to all the trouble of unlocking them this round, so, you know, be nice to be able to use one of them. God, you look dumb. Just when he does that particular move. Alright, so let's... Oh, no. I really don't have any desire to use that whatsoever. Okay, so that's the Hulk. And let's get Daredevil boosted up a little bit here. Okay, let's raise the hits. I've undoubtedly unlocked some more things. So yeah, let's up your melee damage. Let's up your critical hits. I should up... yeah. Radar sense. Okay. Good on you, Double D. Nice, man. Ooh, jeez, it has been a while, eh, buddy? I don't really use buff moves that much. So let's stick with what we got there. Fist of Frost, that's what we want to see. Alrighty. Well, Johnny, it's been a little longer for you, but, you're not that great on the stats side, are you, buddy? Oh well, not much we can do about that. Okay, well, that's pretty much what we got to work with here. So, that's our heroes for this round. The next level thing with Bobber, whatever we're doing. Kind of a cool team. I like it. It's different. Yeah, it's different. Let's do our trivia. Let's get this out of the way. I realize I'm being real boring at the start of this. LMD stands for Life Model Decoy. Yeah, I realize this is a little bit boring on the outset, and I apologize for that, but hey, we have all the characters now. Well, not all the characters, but we have a lot of them. Nick Fury's LMDs are robotic duplicates. Hank Pym is able to change size thanks to Pym particles. Hydra's first leader was named Wolfgang von Strucker? Yeah, there we go. Rhodey is named for Colonel James Rhodes. It is Colonel, right? Who is Rhodendron? Who was not seen being nano-controlled? Oh, fuck. Shocker. Hey! Who knows Bullseye's real name? Nobody? Cable possesses the power of telekinesis, which he uses to fight off the techno-organic virus that gives him his arm. Colossus was born in Russia. Tandy Bowen and Tyrone Johnson are Cloak and Dagger. I really gotta check that show out, by the way. When fighting enemies, Dagger makes use of light knives. Mark Raxton is the civilian name of Scorcher? It must be Molten Man then. I didn't think that was his name, but whatever. Multiple Man's duplicates are organic doubles. Hey, look at me. Who discovered the negative zone? That was Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. Elijah Bradley is the young Avenger known as, I'm going to say Patriot since it's the only one we've seen in this whole thing. Prison 42 is located in the negative zone. Spider-Woman joined anti-Reg forces despite being ex-SHIELD. In the past, Spider-Woman was a member of Hydra. Goliath is a scientist. Be cool if he was a giant robot. Before he was a superhero, Prodigy was a dabbler in sorcery? No, I know nothing about Prodigy. Bishop's powers derive from latent mutation, or, being a mutant. Lady Deathstrike has how many adamantium claws? 10. One on each finger and thumb. War Machine is the name of a Stark Tech armor suit. Yeah, armor suit. Red leather, yellow leather. Stark sets up an ambush at what chemical plant? Geffen Meyer. The Hellcarrier was what radio code name? Skybird 1? Ten more to go. Number of spikes on Cy Penance's armor is 612. One for each confirmed victim of Stamford. The hideout invaded by S.H.I.E.L.D. was once a Hydra base. Bullseye believes doctors injected him with Cordrazine? I don't know what Cordrazine is. Super Soldier Serum, maybe then? I don't know much about Bullseye either. After Stamford, Spee's body was found in eastern Pennsylvania? No, apparently not. Derisive term used by superheroes. Masks? Any of those technically are correct. Iron Fist was raised and hidden in the city of Kunlun. Bullseye recently had adamantium bonded to his skeleton. I did not know that. That's a fun fact. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s first target at Geffen Meyer was Cloak. Took his buttocks right out of it. So they did. Initially wouldn't take a side on Civil War. That was the thing. Who is recently stationed at Rikers Island? Bishop? I don't know. LMD stands for... Oh, and that's the end of it. Okay, and that's the trivia done, out of the way with. And that's going to be a good place to call it for this episode. So, that's the trivia. Next time, we get into an actual mission. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, you tune in tomorrow for something more exciting. And if you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, just bear with me a few seconds. I will literally be right back.